Namaste, this is Sumangali. Welcome to my channel Simplifying Spirituality. Today I am starting a series of 3 videos on love. We are always looking for guidance on love, how to bring love into our lives, how to strengthen it, how to spice it up, hence a series. Today's video is for singles on how to grow into love. The 2 subsequent videos are going to be for those in relationships and for those in situations that can be termed complicated. I'm going to try and keep it pretty simple and just let the guidance flow in. So we'll move over to the montage for you to select out of 3 piles. But before that, if you like what I'm doing on this channel, please do like, share, subscribe and comment. The details are there in the description box. So here's the montage for you. I pulled out 3 cards from my Keepers of Light deck. And as usual, I got all Divine Feminine cards. And we have 3 channeled simple messages to go with them. Number 1 is Gaia. Number 2 is Lady Nada. Number 3 is Faith. Trust your intuition, go with the imagery or the number, whatever calls out to you. Pause the video if you need more time, else we move on to the first pile. If you chose Gaia, the Earth Connection, this is your reading. I'll begin with reading out the message for you. It says, love is looking for you. Open your heart to it. This message is speaking a lot to me, but I'll come back to that later. We'll begin with your central energy of Gaia. This is basically staying grounded, being one with our planet, being in your power is staying grounded for me. I mean, while we have, what I'm seeing in this reading as it progresses, and you'll see it too, is that you have a lot of fire and some air energy, and your person too, the person who's coming into your life too. But ultimately, the relationship is going to be a very, very grounded one. So that energy, that grounding is what is taking you towards the new relationship in your life. So I'll begin with this particular card. I love to start my readings with the blessings from Lord Jesus. So for you, it says, peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. So that's a very beautiful blessing, and it's very relevant for you, as I will come into that. But let's begin with what signifies you. There are these 2 cards that signify who as a person you are. So there's King of Wands, and that's combined with 3 of Pentacles. King of Wands is like a complete fire energy. It's like someone who's an adventurous soul, someone who's very, very enthusiastic and entrepreneurial and adventurer, and someone with a very, very strong and sharp mind too. And this combined with 3 of Pentacles gives me someone who's very, very grounded, dedicated, is able to collaborate with other people. And I feel that you must be a person who's doing pretty well in your life. If not, you have all the tools to do pretty well in your life. But the situation for love, this is where we'll get in. Your personality is very unique, I feel. You're someone who's in their power, a little different from rest, and happy to be the way you are. This particular card kind of denotes that for me. There's some creativity for sure, but you are in the energy currently, you are in the energy of strife. There's some kind of a strife that you need to walk away from. The strife, there's it's 7 of Wands. So you are in your power in this strife. It's not like you are completely dejected or depressed. It's like you're fighting some kind of a situation. But to walk towards, it's signified with as a step towards going into a relationship. This situation, whatever it is, if it is an old relationship, if it is, you know, a work related situation or any kind of a constant stress in your life, the first thing that you'll need to do is to open your heart and kind of walk away. This is the only major arcana card that has come out for you, which is death. So it's a soul level change. So what I'm seeing is that some major change is coming as you give up on this strife. It may be that you're leaving a relationship, a stressful relationship behind, or in terms of work or something, there is some unnecessary stress and strain that you've had to battle like constantly, and you are finally letting it die and you're walking away. You're not like fighting it, you're realizing that what you were fighting for is nothing but empty cups, and you're walking away from that situation. You're changing something within you. Your attitude towards this situation is changing. You were very invested in this situation, whatever this was. This could be an old relationship that's still kind of carrying on, and you now changing from within. Your attitude towards that relationship or that situation is changing, and you're realizing that it's just empty cups. And this situation, you walking away from here, is what is going to lead you into a very, very, very fulfilling relationship. The other thing that kind of signifies death card for me, for you, is this is another energy that you're working with currently. That's one of the blessings that you have from North Node, is to basically being able to step out of your comfort zone. You have that kind of a potential in you, and the death card is demanding you to do this, to kind of whatever you were comfortable in, even if it was full of strife, but it was your usual way. And the North Node kind of forces us to look at alternatives always. And it's more about, so basically, you need to embrace this, the transformation that death card offers you, the power that the death card is a very, very good card. It's in a situation of strife, it just gives you the final thing of being able to move on. I will come to the relationship in a bit. I'm not diving deep into the energy of the person that you would meet, but I am going to quickly touch base upon it. So the interesting part is that your person is also in a situation of strife. In fact, has just gotten out of a situation of strife. They have this card forgiveness, that they've been kind of looking for peace and home, like a feeling of home, and which is something that they haven't got. They are kind of very, very unhappy about it, is what I'm getting. I'm getting this Five of Swords in reverse. To me, your person is the one who's walking away from a situation. Again, someone, in this case, they're kind of lost in a situation, uh, apparently lost. They are the ones who've gained by walking away. They've been cheated upon, or yeah, there's a very strong feeling of someone having cheated on them, and them walking away in their power. It has already happened for them, but they're still longing, is what I'm feeling. They're longing for that home feeling that was there in the previous relationship. But what's going to happen is swords, the mind power. Ace of Swords is their current energy. So they've walked away, and now as blessings, I look at, these ace cards as divine blessings. It's not something of our doing, but the divine kind of comes up and presents you an opportunity to kind of start afresh. So they are starting afresh in terms of a relationship, and which is divinely ordained. So the cards that the ultimate card is so beautiful, and I'm going to talk about it a bit. But that person, more than even you are already in your power, is a little lost. And it's literally a divine blessing that they are going to walk into your life. I personally feel that they are going to walk into your life. And with the message that I read, I kind of somehow feel that it's possible that you know this person already. Why do I say it? Because both of you are in a situation of walking away from something, and he seems to be you walking away. And look at he or him or her. Their card is actually Eight of Swords. So they are feeling stuck. They have the power of getting out of it, and they're going to realize it with the Ace of Sword, because it's a kind of a blessing. They are being guided to kind of get out of this self-imposed kind of stuck feeling that they have right now. But it kind of somehow, these two cards coming together as a bridge to walk into that relationship is somehow giving me a feeling that, like, you're going to do it together, of walking away from both these situations. You might actually end up doing it together. So there is a strong possibility that this person that I'm talking about might already be in your life as a friend, or and this like kind of divine intervention is suddenly making them wake up to you, uh, or wake up to the potential, this crown that could be this relationship. Now, why and what's the relationship? I'll get into that. So the blessings that you both have at this moment is, for you, it's up to you. It's like somewhere you are going to be the one probably who's going to be the driving force in the relationship, though they will be the one who will probably walk into your life. But it's all up to you to wake up to that potential of a relationship, because the current energy that you have is fertility. It's a potentially a very creative kind of an energy, and the relationship that's being blessed to you between the two of you is a very fertile one. It has a womb energy. So maybe in the future, the person that you're going to have babies with, this is the relationship. And for them, they are in a bad situation. They are in a worse situation than you. And the card of blessing for them is the situation will improve. And now getting into the relationship, the first card, which talks about the relationship. Again, like I said, that I see all these aces as divine blessings. So this is like a very solid card. Somebody with a the relationship is going to be like a blessing from the divine, that one single gold coin with, a beautiful Arden garden, and like all the base is going to be at the base of it, it's going to be a divinely guided relationship. There's a force that's leading them towards, it's a very forceful kind of event or situation that will lead them towards you, even if they are not in your life. But something will happen, something divinely ordained, something very quick and fast will happen, and they will come towards you in this relationship, that both of you, the energies both of you will bring of leaving, they're going to turn your misfortune so far into this blessing. Ace of Pentacles, it's a beautiful, beautiful card. To me, I'm just seeing it as like everything is being set for you. It's like a very fertile kind of a ground is being prepared for you both to walk on. That's the card. That's how I see this card. And again, the reason that I said that both of you are going to do it together is this Six of Swords. You like walking away from turbulent waters together, both of you. And you're going to find the land as you walk. And when you're going to find the land, so this is like, I feel this is a journey that both of you will do individually, but you would have already come together somehow. Like fate would have brought you together. It'll be a friendship at that point of time and develop into a love, but it'll be a very strong potential that both of you would have seen. Like the signifiers for this relationship for me is our Death and Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. Ultimately, these three energies, these two are going to, along with walking away of both of you, are going to bring you to Ace of Pentacles. Then complete walking away, in the sense like giving up all grief, all the past things, and just moving away from that, the whole turbulent energy that both of you have. And just look at the final card. How beautiful is that? Ten of Pentacles. It's like everything: home, hearth, dogs, old spirit guide, or someone in your life who's guiding you. It's like, it's the Ten of Pentacles is actually tree of life. Everything that you can hope for. Even probably both of you will help each other with a little bit of spiritual growth, and finding your roots, like I said, finding the grounding. Both of you are going to be creating something highly grounded. So this relationship is going to be worth waiting for. Whatever your situation is, I don't feel that you are like, it's been too long when you got out of a relationship, or it might be that the breakup or something has happened like much earlier, but you're still struggling with it. Whatever is your situation, you're walking into this relationship by giving up on something else, both of you, and you're walking into like a relationship of dreams. So timings, I don't really like giving timings because it's a very generic kind of a reading. There are many kinds of people who want to watch it, but I did take out the cards, and this is what they said. It said within the next few months, and the other one is conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Does it mean something? Maybe. One of the lunar eclipses. I didn't have the time to look it up, that when is the next full moon eclipse. You may want to see it, but I actually believe that don't set conditions. Love is anyways going to walk into your life. It says, this one says within the next few months. Just open your heart and let the person walk towards you. Don't bother about timing. But yeah, I get a very, very strong feeling that it's kind of probably already there in your life, or with some divine force, it's just going to kind of walk into your life very fast. And when it does, it's like you want to help each other heal in some way. It's going to be a quite beautiful relationship, and something that's built on very strong foundations. So just have the peace, let love do its job, trust in the divine. These two cards are going to ensure that all the things that are supposed to happen are ordained. They'll happen. And the other reason that I said that your person is probably in a worse situation than you is because their card, I should have started with their energy with this, but their word from Jesus was, let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. So someone who's in a negative frame of mind right now. So yeah, I mean, but from here to 10 of Pentacles, and for you, starting with the Peace card to 10 of Pentacles, from King of Wands to 10 of Pentacles, it's just so beautiful. I just hope that, this reading gives you peace to be able to wait for the right thing in your life. God bless you. I usually follow all my readings with meditation in the end. So if possible, do join me for that healing transmission and meditation. And if you liked or if this reading resonated with you, please do like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. If you chose Lady Nada, this is your reading. I'll begin with reading out the channel message for you. Lean into love that's strong enough to rever the strength in you. I'll repeat because this is very deep. Lean into love that's strong enough to rever the strength in you. I'm going to talk about this message. It's beautiful to me that I write the channeled messages before I draw out the cards, and the way the channeled messages kind of speak to me about the central theme of the reading is just phenomenal. So I'll get into that after a little bit. So what I want to begin with is your central energy. That's Lady Nada. I don't know if you already know about her, but she's a high priestess of love from the time of Atlantis. So she is about divine love. So basically, it is the central energy that you've chosen is asking you to accept the divine love and learn to give and receive in balance. So it's a beautiful card. It's a beautiful blessing that you have, which has started acting upon your life. I mean, I am just so amazed about the first reading and now this one. Such beautiful spreads and such a beautiful love story emerging out of it. So stick with your reading. It's worth it. So how it is working is that I've kind of broken down the reading in some cards about you, what you are currently, what's your current energy, and then the relationship, where you are starting from and where is the relationship going. So I'll begin with, I usually start with the card from Words from Jesus. So your card says, judge not, that you be not judged. There is a very strong energy that's coming from your cards, very, very strong individualistic energy that's coming from your cards. And no wonder that even the message said that find someone who can revel your strength. That's the kind of love that you need and the love that you are going to get too. So you're someone who's very strong and very, very in your own power. Sometimes, I guess what Lord Jesus is saying, sometimes what happens is people who are extremely strong, they tend to have that thing about people. They can't understand that how people cannot be strong. So somewhere that energy is coming. Maybe you are you're facing some turbulent times, so maybe you are getting a little judgmental. But that's the word of advice, the beginning advice that Lord Jesus has for you. Then the other card that's there for you as the current energy is prosperity lies ahead. I know this is a love reading, but it's also about what's happening in your life and how you're going to grow into that love. And there is a journey ahead for you to grow into that love. So we'll talk about that. So these are the two cards that represent you. King of Cups and Judgment in reverse. So major arcana cards like Judgment here, Emperor here, and the Lover's card here, and Magician. All these are basically soul level changes. It reflects an attribute at a soul level, something that's happening at a soul level. So what's happening is that you are someone who's got their cup full. You're highly emotional, creative, sensitive, and you have the highest powers of what cups stand for, which is emotions. So there is a balance in your emotions. You're emotional, sensitive, but you're also very, very balanced in that sense. And it's King of Cups. It's the highest card. So there's got to be success too. You're someone who's highly strong. Any of the kings are very strong. They are changed. There are different perspectives. And King of Cups is about emotions, a balance in emotions. So you're someone who's highly already emotionally balanced. That's why you're able to be strong and individualistic. I'll talk about the individualistic bit also a little bit later. But at the soul level, you're stuck in a limbo. Judgment is the card when your soul awakens to kind of move towards the blessings, move towards spiritual growth, you can say, or move towards finding your truth is more like it. But in that sense, you're kind of stuck in a limbo, maybe at a spiritual level or even in terms of your life. Why I say so? You're kind of stuck in a situation which you have a lot of potential with both these cards. Your current energy is coming from here. These are the two cards which are representing where you are. And then the prosperity card also means something with the following card. But I'll just say, you're kind of a workaholic. like I said, being in touch with your emotional things. So this workaholic is like a creative workaholic, but giving your all to your craft, or you may be even in a job but doing it very, very creatively, but a kind of a workaholic person, and you're being forced to look at that by being in touch with, your emotions and everything. I think you should be in touch with your emotions, but there's probably something in your life which is forcing you to not really enjoy your life currently, which is also signified with the Nine of Swords. You have 3 nines, like Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups, and in the end, your individual fulfillment is Nine of Pentacles. So Nine of Swords is a kind of very sad situation. You are stuck in something which is giving you nightmares in a figurative sense. You sad, you upset, something that's taken your sleep away. You literally are struggling with this situation. And with the Judgment card in reverse and Workaholic card, it could be a failed relationship or something, but I don't know. I'm getting the energy of you generally in your life, and with the Prosperity card here. Of course, we are in tough times globally. So maybe it is because you are someone in a strong position, but the environment, the current environment, the economy is very stressful. So there's something happening in your life related to work, I feel, which is highly, highly stressful for you. But what you really need to know is prosperity lies ahead. Why do I say it? There's this card, but your significator card, the next significator card of your current situation is Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is like all out abundance. Even King of Cups is, the Nine of Cups is basically the fruits of your labor. It's like someone sitting in their power and with all their cups full and throwing a party for people to come in and see. Okay, throwing a party nowadays is not really, but it's in the sense sharing your blessings, but with pride in yourself. So very highly individualistic kind of a card. This is also like, this card kind of tells you actually to start sharing with people. What I'm seeing is, along with strength, is also someone you're highly individualistic. You don't really share your problems. You are the flip side of being strong is you think that it's just you in the equation. You need to handle everything on your own. But the truth is that no man is an island unto themselves. You kind of live with people. It's like, the pride here. Look at this King of, you may be a man or a woman. It's when a King of Cups shows up, it doesn't really mean that it's a masculine energy. It's the highest form of cups in terms of, highest degree of cups. And in a balanced way. The higher the card, it's more balanced. So it's emotions which are highly balanced, and that gives you EQ to succeed in your life. So there should be success too. But yes, you're stuck in something, and I can understand the Workaholic and Nine of Swords is, I have a very strong feeling it is because of the current situation that we are going through, and that's affected you in some way. But you're being told that you do have prosperity ahead. This reading isn't like for immediate. I see, of course, it's a timeless reading. So when you are seeing it, it depends upon that. But this reading in itself spans a period of time. It's not immediate. So from here, you are going to come back into the prosperity from King of Cups to, that's your central energy. But then Nine of Cups is going to remain. Individually, you're going to be okay. You're going to have a lot of prosperity. You may go through a lot of stress and everything, but I guess your wealth will remain, or wealth will come to you after this phase is over. So either of the two cases, currently there is some stress which is going on in your life. So that's your energy currently. Now I want to, and improving health is also there as a blessing for you. Improving health as a card, I'll have to look at the cards for their imagery too, because more than the words, the imagery speaks. So yes, maybe you're going through some kind of a health ailment also, but through this stressful situation, I have a feeling you're going to be forced to look at your energetic health. I mean, this is about, you know, the chakra system. So you kind of have to awaken your chakra. So probably you'll get into some kind of a practice like a meditation or something like that to improve your health. That is coming next to the blessing card. So maybe it's a guidance for you to get into that. Focus on your health while you are into all of this energy. It's not an easy energy to be in where you are currently, but there's an assurance that there's prosperity. It's a love reading, and I'm coming to that. But like I said, like your message says, that you know, lean into love that's worth your while. And now I'm going to talk about what's the love that's coming to you. These are the most amazing cards that I could have actually looked at in terms of the person that you are bringing into your life. So it starts with, just look at this card, their blessing card. It says, be of good comfort. Your faith has made you whole. I mean, this card is like, the person has already done their work. Whoever you are going to be with has already done their work. Just look at this card. Amongst this whole deck of cards that I've seen, this is the most beautiful card of them all. This is about companionship. In fact, Jesus Christ, please don't mind me, don't take it as a religious thing, but to me it stands for probably Jesus and Mary Magdalene. Please don't, I know that there's faith involved, but somewhere to me it just speaks of a beautiful relationship. I'll go on from here, but the person that you're attracting has already done all the work for this kind of a picture to emerge, and the story gets much more beautiful as we go ahead. What's their central energy? Like yours is workaholic. It's creation. It's such a beautiful card. This card is basically about the she shaman at the beginning of the creation, telling all the creatures that you have in you your own song. So this is someone who is highly creative and blessed, and someone who has a very strong gift, some sort of a gift that they have. And now just see what are the cards that this person has signifying their current situation or the situation when they meet you. The Magician and the Lovers. Both are high major arcana cards. These are about higher energy centers. Magician to me is the, you know, it's like, it's of course, number one, it comes after the Fool. If you talk about it in Indian mythology, this is a card of Lakshmi. It's like basically someone who can manifest anything. It's not like it's got cups, it's got swords, it's got wands, it's got pentacles. In any aspect of life, they can just conjure up anything. So this is someone whose higher centers are very activated and who can actually manifest. And combined with, wow, the Lovers card. Lovers card, there are many cards which depict a relationship, but in major arcana there's only the Lovers card, because this is a card which is about love that originates in your higher heart. It's like, and is blessed by your higher guidance. I mean, as if you know about Tree of Life, this is basically an energy channel from your heart into your higher knowledge center. So this is basically a guided relationship, a divinely guided relationship, and one of the two people has to have this energy to attract that relationship, and it's that person. Their higher energy centers are very, very, very awakened. And this, I mean, seriously, what are you attracting? This is like a gold mine that you're attracting. And that speaks about the person that you are, because this kind of an energy can only go to someone who's worthy of it. So it's a beautiful spread. And now just look at it. The Lovers. So this is a pathway that I have built on how the relationship is going to manifest and about the timing and all. So in their case, while you're working on yourself, what are they doing? They are looking for a sign. Just look at that. It's like the imagery of the card, if you can see. It's like they are going to get a sign from the divine about you. And I mean, they're such highly guided cards anyway. So probably it's someone who's already very connected with their guidance, and they are going to have the aha moment when they see you. They're going to seriously get a sign when they see you. I don't think so you need to do anything. This is like the card, the whole story is being driven by them while you are working on yourself. But you also have amazing cards going on from here. But yeah, this is their energy, and this is what they are going to bring to you when they come in. Let me here set your expectations right. I don't like giving timings because it kind of it's a broad reading, it's a collective reading, so it is different for everybody, but it's not immediate. The card that came out said a year from now. I'm not saying that it's going to only happen a year from now, but what I'm saying is that there is a broad window and there's a lot of work that's going on in this reading. So give it time. I'm not saying a year from now, but what I'm saying is it's not going to happen like this. You are going through something. You have to turn your energies, reach this point, and they already, I think, they are working on these energies, or the energies are so strong that they probably have already reached there. But they have to wait for the sign too. And how both of you are coming into this relationship, I think both of you are going to come so powerful in this relationship. You're going to kind of, through all of this and through the heart awakening, again a higher major arcana card, you are going to awaken the emperor energy in you. Please understand that all these energies don't really mean masculine or feminine. You may be a woman and you may awaken the emperor energy in you. It doesn't have to be, or you may be a male. It doesn't matter. Just because it's King of Cups and Emperor and Nine of Cups also shows a male doesn't mean it signifies a masculine energy. But Emperor is again one of the most wise cards. It's like the Empress is about all the four elements and fertility. The same way Emperor is about benevolence, it's maturity, it's so from here, King of Cups emotions, you are going to develop into an Emperor energy, which is a balance of a lot of elements and high wisdom. It's like it's connected to your upper three centers, knowledge centers. It's about wisdom. This card is about wisdom. So you are through all of this, you'll end up becoming this energy, and this is the energy that's going to channel into a relationship. And what are they bringing? They have got the sign and they're going to come in their glory towards you. It's like they'll be wearing this wreath on their head. They'll be celebrating their own success, or there will be something happening. It's possible that you might actually meet at a celebration or something, but it's no point in getting in specifics because there can be so many permutations and combinations, but they will come in that thing and you will come in your wisdom. So you are in the struggle phase, but you also have this energy that you're going to awaken. And now the relation, and I want to speak about this card too. I love this Mermaid Oracle deck, and what it's saying is, yes, it says ride a wave of power. Sometimes when a wave comes, we just go adrift, but there are some times in our lives when a powerful wave comes and we have to ride with the wave to get the growth that we need. Combines with the Nine of Cup energy here. So do identify what's this wave of power that the universe is bringing in for you, and because that's what is going to take you into the Emperor energy. And while you are doing this, as I said, that they are going to be looking for the sign, it's also combined with another card. Be bold and make the first move. So, while you in your Emperor energy and the person in his Six of Wands celebratory coming towards you energy, I feel he's going to be or she's going to be the one who's going to make the first move, and you're going to quite quickly come into Two of Cups. I mean, if this is the higher level union, this is at the worldly level, two cups full, people coming in their power, and this is just about a relationship between two people and nothing else. They are just two people who are filling each other's cups, who've got their own cups are full, and that's why it's a divinely ordained relationship on an earthly level. It's the best that you can get. I mean, it's a beautiful relationship, and combined with Ace of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords as a card, even in reverse, doesn't really lose its potency, because if you look at the imagery, it becomes like the crown is on the ground and everything is being finalized and there is abundance which is rising out of it. So and it takes away the swiftness of Ace of Swords, and that is what is probably getting you from Nine of Cups energy into Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Cups is a beautiful card of abundance. Nine of Pentacles, on the other hand, is a very fulfilled kind of abundance. Individualistic, but everything in terms of prosperity. It's someone who's very, very in touch with their own self and highly fulfilled. And this is going to nurture your relationship, this energy. And your Emperor, it's not like only this person is bringing beautiful energies. Emperor energy is one of the most caring and giving energies, and that's what you're carrying into this relationship. And Nine of Cups is a person who's fulfilled at an individual level, can only have their cup full and be in a great relationship. That's the sign of a great relationship. So I think the goddess just knew your strength. So that's why the message got channeled like this. It's a beautiful reading, and I do hope that it actually comes into play in your life. Don't worry about the timing, because these kind of relationships come once in a lifetime. What a few days here and a few months here and there don't really make a difference. What you need to know is that work your things through, because you, in your power of an Emperor and King of Cups, you are attracting something extremely beautiful and blessed in your life. Blessed as it can be. If you like this reading, please do leave a comment below, and I wish you all the best. I usually end all the three readings with a healing transmission and meditation. Please do join me for it. It'll help you in your managing your Nine of Swords energy. God bless you. Thank you so much. Hi, if you chose Faith and number 3, this is your reading. I'll begin with reading the channeled message for you. It says, you are love, you are light. I usually write these channeled messages before drawing out the cards, and it always surprises me that the initial impression that I get from while writing is completely clarified by the cards. So these are trust that these are divinely guided messages. It's not me. So let's dive right in. What that message was speaking to me was someone highly spiritual who is love themselves. The person, as in the person who's watching this reading, that's you. And if you look at this, she is the twin flame to Archangel Michael, and she says, stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. She is about loving others and finding the love in them. That's how you awaken the love in people. And I think that's not just your blessing. That's your energy. All these cards have been speaking to me from the moment I started reading them. I mean, let's begin with this. This is a card that says balance, spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. But just look at the imagery in this card. There are two fishes in complete harmony. This is again a soulmate card, and we have some more soulmate connections in this. So this is someone who's highly spiritual, but kind of blessed with a beautiful life too. So the message for you to begin with is you need to balance your spiritual and practical side, and that's what is the theme of this whole reading, along with love. When I said that grow into love, all of us need to kind of develop ourselves side by side while we are looking for love. Only then love enters our life. I love, I didn't realize that there are two cards here together. I love to, begin the readings with notes from Jesus and just see how beautiful cards are there for you. It's like both are like children. Both the images are of children and Christ loving them. So one says, all things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer, believing you shall receive. And the other one is the same too, ask and it shall be given. So you're someone who's deeply connected with the divine already. You're like their blessed child because of your heart, because of the way you love. And that's the reason there is a very blessed path that I'm seeing for you. So speaking about you, I'll start with these cards which signify you. The moon. It's a major arcana card. It kind of defines soul qualities in you. The moon can be a card of confusion and, not having clarity. But here it's combined with the Three of Cups, which is about celebration, which is about togetherness with two other women. So it's all goodwill, good cheer, and someone who's like balanced and in harmony with others for me. So then in that case, the moon together with this card just tells me of a person who's genuinely in touch with their intuition, probably already a highly creative person or on a spiritual path. And there are a lot of women companions showing up in this reading. So I have a very strong feeling about this, that you're one of those people who are surrounded by a lot of love and friendship. Again, a card that kind of shows your energy is gratitude. If you look at it, it's like two women friends who are kind of support to each other. The story is quite beautiful about, this friend who's having a child, and her friend is taking care of her and telling the child how special the mother is. So there's some kind of I don't know what kind of a situation you are in, but I have a very strong feeling that whatever you're doing, you're surrounded by and supported by a lot of other women in your family and friend circle. I love these mermaid oracle cards. They speak of emotions and characteristics of people very beautifully. So the card that you've got for yourself is the Selkie and her skin. This is a card of divine feminine. This essentially talks about finding your own band of women and rejoicing in the beauty of the divine feminine, like worshipping the divine feminine. That's what the card is all about. So there is something that's going on which is quite beautiful that you are doing. Probably your work involves collaborating. I mean, you could be a male too, and the same thing but appears in a similar manner of your friend group, etc. But I don't know, the cards are too it's speaking about feminine energies, so it's easier to interpret it that way. So that's your current energy, and the divine is so with you that they are saying that it's up to you. Everything in your life is up to you, and so is love. the relationship that you are craving, hoping for. Now, beginning point of the relationship energy for you. You are the beginning point of the relationship, what energy you are in when this relationship begins, is the Star and the Page of Wands. So it's like someone whose wishes are coming true, or somebody has made a wish, and they've, again, Page of Wands is such a beautiful card which kind of goes with the rest of the energy. It's about childlike innocence and open-heartedness and belief and just going for things. And this combined with the Star card is giving me like you're going to get some good news, and it would be related to this relationship is what I feel, because going ahead there are some beautiful cards which are coming towards you. So probably you are going to be balancing out your energies and, doing some kind of a work and making a wish, and that wish is going to come true because of your childlike innocence. This is also about some kind of an innovative project. So there might be something that you are working on that would be the background of this relationship happening, and some kind of a wish would be fulfilled, which would also be the path to this relationship, or the relationship itself would be a wish fulfilled. But I feel that there is a journey into the relationship. There is a journey for the other person too, but there's a journey for you in this relationship. So this is your current state and the state of going into the relationship. Now the other person, I don't know, from the beginning I got an impression that you guys are going to be different yet counterparts. So kind of, not giving labels to anything, but there's a soulmate, twin flame kind of an energy, and more seems like twin flame energy to me, because you guys are mirrors to each other. It's like two ends of the same spectrum, but two opposite ends. You guys are different is the energy that I'm getting very, very strongly. So the blessing card for the person that you would be with, I don't know if you met them yet or not, but they are given a blessing from the Christ saying, well done, my good and faithful servant. So again, someone who's quite blessed and a good person to get such a blessing from the faithful is a word which is jumping out to me majorly. This is a strong person. This card, their current energy is that they are go-getters. This particular card is of a go-getter. Impatience doesn't mean anything here. It just means that someone who wants to create their own destiny, but their lesson really is to trust the divine, that it all happens in divine timing, and they are the ones who make things happen, which is a kind of a contrast to you. I'm not saying that you're not a go-getter, but your cards are mainly, if you look at the moon, Page of Wands, Star, gratitude, it's more like enlightenment and emotional energy rather than forceful kind of an energy. And this is the first card itself is telling me it's an achiever's energy. This combined with the Hierophant, and so this is the energy, that beginning energy that they are going to bring to you. So this is commitment, a card of commitment, a card of tried and tested relationships, so security in relationships and everything. But this is combined with something which kind of confused me a little, which is Seven of Swords in reverse. So Seven of Swords can be a tricky person, but it's in reverse here. So I kind of clarified it, and it came, the Eight of Cups came in, which is again about in reverse. So somebody who's already walked away from an unfulfilled situation, and in this case this would be someone who's been cheated on probably, rather than being the one who's the trickster, who's been tricked. So somebody has a very strong energy, and the reason that I'm dead sure that this person isn't the trickster is the faithful word here. It just, the moment I saw these cards and I was clarifying them, this word jumped out to me. So this person has been hurt. This person has been betrayed, and they've kind of walked away from a certain situation. So they are wounded in some ways. They are wounded. The situation is already past them. But this is the energy, both these energies they are bringing into the relationship. But the beauty is that the energies that are taking you into this relationship, the bridge towards this relationship for you is Ace of Cups. It's like your cup is full by divine blessings. You are being guided into this relationship with the hand of the God. It's like all the nectar, all the blessings are flowing into your life and taking you towards this path. And in their case, if you study Tree of Life, these two cards are anyway kind of connected. These are the higher energy center cards. They kind of activate higher intelligence channels. So this relationship and the name of God, this achiever person is going to be in this relationship. They're going to fall headlong into this relationship with a lot of faith that is coming because of this energy. Something is going to be activated between the two of you, which will give them, in spite of them being, in this walking away from pain energy, they are going to bring the full energy into this relationship. And both these cards together are so beautiful. So I already said that going into the relationship, your blessing is, it's up to you. And theirs is that it's happening for them in perfect timing from the divine. Another reason that I felt that this person is a mirror to you is that your card says balance spirituality and practicality, and there says your dreams need a practical plan. This is through dreams is this relationship. It comes just below the relationship cards. So your relationship, you are a little you must be doing something really great, creative or spiritual kind of work, and you're collaborating with some beautiful people and doing very well in your life. Your cup is full, but there's still some power that you need to succeed in this world, and which is kind of, the practicality is kind of missing in your cards, and this person brings in that. This is the card that's telling me that. And the timing, like for a general reading, it's not great to give timings, because currently the world is such that I don't even know how people are meeting other people. But the card came and it says within the next few weeks. So you may have an opportunity to meet this person in the next few weeks, and these energies start unfolding. In some cases, there might even be that you already know the person, but this dynamics is now going to come into play. You are too busy in your own world, but probably this creative project that you're going to do, the energy of this and their achiever energy is somehow going to be put together by fate, or something like that is going to happen to bring you guys together in perfect timing. But it's all not hunky-dory. While you will kind of come together in within the next few weeks, the initial energy that I'm getting is Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is, it's not a negative card in itself, but it's about working things out. It's about limitations that you yourself are creating. So what I am feeling here is, while within the next few weeks you're coming together, might happen, but you guys are mirror images. It's not going to happen immediately. In the beginning, there are going to be challenges of coming together. There might be work though coming together might happen within the next few weeks, but the next beautiful card, the second time it's coming, I think God just wants me to give messages to these really blessed people in love, or just love is coming in abundance in the next few months for people. So it is combined with the next card to this is Two of Cups. Two of Cups, as I was explaining, can be the most beautiful love relationship card amongst all the cards, because this is about just two people with their cups full, divinely guided partnership, but in a practical realm. It isn't just in the mind or higher self. It is a very practical coming together of two people who are completely full in themselves and are coming together to create a balanced partnership. So while you are different, but both of you are completely fulfilled at that level, and that's how you'll come together. There will be initial hiccups and challenges because you guys are a bit of a chalk and cheese, and at the base very similar, but reflecting the opposite traits to each other. Like if you talk about foundations, foundationally both of you are very similar, but in terms of behavior it's the opposites, and that's what makes your relationship beautiful and strong too. And this is where I said that you are going to, the final card is about you. It's not about the relationship, what it makes of you. Knight of Swords. It is everything that you need in your life. Whatever is missing is this energy to go after. This relationship is going to give you the practicality to move ahead in your life. The strong force, he is going to be the power. I'm not saying he's going to be your knight in swords or she's going to be your knight in swords, but they are going to evoke an energy in you which is going to give you the power to chase your dreams. You know, all the practical things that were missing and the fire that I felt was missing in these cards is coming after your cups get full and you come together. So that's really, and I somehow feel that all this is going to happen quite seamlessly. Only this card is initially you will take some time to activate this Two of Cups energy. In fact, I have a feeling that when you meet and when you get together, you aren't really going to feel that this is the person for you. It's not like just like sparks are flowing or anything like that. You will be too busy in your own thing and they will be in their hurt. But something will happen. Something will get you together and activate these, the Hierophant and the Ace of Cups and the Fool energies, and make all your wishes come true. I would love to know that how this story pans out, because possibilities are immense, but it's going to be quite a fulfilling. Two of Cups is like happily ever after and more. It's like, it's not about dreamy ending. It's about a fulfilled beginning. Yeah, I think I should leave this reading at that. It's going to be a highly fulfilled beginning that you will start. While it says within the next few weeks, but I have a feeling that within the next few weeks is going to be like kind of coming together, friendship or like testing waters. But the relationship, the Two of Cups energy will take some time to develop, and it's going to kind of keep you in a, it's going to surprise you. It's really going to surprise you. I hope this comes to pass for you. If this reading resonates with you, please do leave a comment, and please do like, share, subscribe. I usually end all my readings with a final healing transmission. So I hope you will stick around for that. And I hope it will give you the much needed peace and movement forward in your case. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. Thank you for joining me for this healing transmission and meditation. As I was about to begin, I was guided that we are entering a very strong portal of energy of the supermoon, the biggest supermoon for the year, the upcoming full moon in Libra. This meditation remains timeless irrespective of when you watch it, but the current energies, the energies that we are transmitting, are in the time of this portal of full moon in Libra, which is about a win-win outcome for the entire humanity. Full moons are a time to surrender to the divine, and somehow supermoons affect our emotions very, very deeply. We often fail to recognize that we are beings of water. From the time we are conceived in the wombs of our mother to being fueled by the passion of our sacral center's waters, which rule our emotions, the circulation of nutrients in our body through blood, the transmissions of higher blessings and intelligence into us through our cerebrospinal fluids. Waters are the channel for most blessings, and moon, as we know, as the high tides guide us, the full moon is the time when the waters are affected the most by the energy of the moon. So I pray for these lunar energies for clearing and cleansing of our emotional bodies, so the blessings ordained to us in the readings today come to pass. I cannot fail to mention here today that the 3 cards that we drew out from the Ascended Masters deck, Gaia, that is the higher vibrational aspect of Mother Earth, Lady Nada and Faith, both epitomes of divine and higher love. Came to bless us in these times of turbulence and fear. As any energy practitioner would tell you, the energies on the earth are changing rapidly. And during change, the high vibrational aspects of love give us the ability to cope with change. So together with the energies of Mother Earth, the lunar energies of balance in Libra, and the energies of divine love guided through Lady Nada and Faith, we open ourselves at our higher hearts to receive healing and clearing of our emotional waters in our sacral center and the celestial waters of love in our heart center. Feel the energies of the moon in Libra, of balance and justice, of love that's fair and equal, entering our energy bodies. Like a fountain of celestial nectar coming right from the source. You may choose to focus your energies on a particular card that you see on your screen, or close your eyes and trust that the vibrations that are meant to reach you will make their way through your higher heart. Our higher heart is the portal for the collective energies of humanity. We receive love and fear through our higher heart without ever realizing it. It's a powerful center of connecting with the highest forms of vibration. And your higher intelligence is working right now to open this center to this healing and clearing. This healing and clearing is aimed at our ability to receive and give love. Without receiving, we will always remain incapable of giving love. And to attract the right partner in our lives, more than anything, we need to rely on our capacity to receive the love without any doubts, without any fears. Feel the vibrations of lunar magic, of balance, of giving and of receiving, of loving and being loved, entering your energy body through your higher heart, and slowly making its way into the waters of your body, the waters that affect your emotional and high vibrational aspects. Your higher self, higher guides, and all the entities involved in today's reading and healing have established a channel for you to receive this healing over the next 45 minutes. It's that precise. Stay open to receiving these energies. Allow yourself some downtime if you can. Irrespective, keep the faith that these energies are working on you and your ability to be an open channel of love. I thank you, your higher intelligence, and all the higher vibrational energies that have assisted us in the readings and the healings today. I pray for a beautiful outcome in your journey towards love. If I may add, love between two people that's pure and lacks any fear, has capacity to uplift the vibrations, not just for the two people involved, but for everyone who comes in close contact with them. They become, these two beings, become an example for those around them to strive to love in higher vibration. And in that sense, striving for love is a higher purpose that we are serving for humanity. May you serve your purpose and get the love that's ordained for you. I leave you in peace and in blessing. Thank you.